Alrighty, back out here in the final round, conclusion of the 65th Nebraska PGA Professional Championship with our champion here, Ryan Vermeer. Ryan just shot a 64 in the final round to finish at 11 under. Ryan, this obviously an incredible round today. Kind of explain what was working for you. I know that putting's been a little challenge as of late, but today it just looked like it clicked.
Yeah, I hit the ball really well. Gave myself a ton of opportunities to make birdies. And today, for the first time in a couple weeks, I took advantage of it. I made a lot of putts. They were relatively close putts, but to the fact that I've been missing a lot of them here recently, to make them all today was awesome. I can't thank Ted Giacomo enough. Last night before he left, I talked to him a little bit in the parking lot about my putting because he watched me play all day yesterday, and it was obviously super frustrating to play the way I did. And I just asked him, I respect his opinion on putting. He's a great putter and a great short game player. And I just said, you see anything that I'm doing? Like, what do you see? Because I was lost, really. I felt no confidence at all. And he just reiterated to me that it looked like I was putting good strokes on it. He just thought I wasn't reading the greens very good, and my speed consequently was a little bit off. So I made a little switch kind of late in the round yesterday and started playing the ball a little further back in my stance, and that started to help me feel the ball come off a little more solid. So I made a couple of putts at the end of the day yesterday that helped. But really, Teddy gave me a lot of confidence because he just said it looked like I was doing, a lot of stuff right. I just wasn't making putts. So, I obviously give a lot of credit to him because I came out here today with a totally different attitude and just felt good about it, and it paid off.
And now you talked about yesterday how you did have that lack of confidence and you came out here and obviously shot a 64. What does this mean for you heading into the PGA Championship at Bellerive in a couple weeks?
Oh, it's huge. This is the kind of springboard that I needed because I've been playing good golf, tee to green, and just not getting a whole lot out of it here in the last few weeks. So going into an event like that where you're going to have to, all parts of your game are going to have to be good. It's huge because had I played the way I played yesterday, today, it would have been a pretty down feeling. I would have, kind of felt like I was, wallowing in the mud a little bit. But, to shoot the score that I shot and to do it in an event that I really, really want to win, winning the National Player of the Year this year is, a big goal of mine, and to win this event obviously helps my chances to do that. So I had a couple shot deficit to deal with today, and, to come out and shoot, one of the best rounds that I've played, really in my life. I made one bogey today, and it was a 3-putt. Really, I didn't have a whole lot of chances to make bogey, and obviously I made a really good up and down on the last hole, but at that point, it was kind of, it's not like I needed to make the up and down, but, to play a stress-free round like I did, it's really big for me.
And now, what are your thoughts? It's obviously an awesome experience ahead of you going to Bellerive. What are your thoughts heading into it?
Well, I'm just ready for it. After I kind of got the taste of it last year and, got my butt kicked by Quail Hollow, I'm ready to go to a golf course that will probably suit my game a little bit more, playing on bent grass greens and Zoysia fairways and stuff like that. So now I know what the atmosphere is like, and I know what the experience is going to be all about, and, I feel good about where my game is, so I'm ready for it.
And a little more fun question. Obviously, it's not like you haven't been in this situation before, but if you could play with any two players in your pairing in the PGA Champ, who would it be?
Oh, man. I don't know. Obviously playing with Tiger Woods and stuff like that would be incredible, but I don't know what I want to deal with all the people around him either. I know I'll play some practice rounds with Gary Woodland, so that'll be fun. There's a good chance we'll play with Matt Kuchar and possibly Dustin Johnson, some guys like that. So, really anybody. I look up to all those guys that play out there, and I have for a long, long time. So to play with any of them would be cool.
And now lastly, I've asked a lot of your buddies here and everyone that's playing out here, what do you think this tournament means for the Nebraska section and just as a whole? What does it give you guys to come out here and play? And I heard someone say yesterday the camaraderie. How important is that to this tournament?
Right. Obviously, to have it here at Arbor Links is really cool. We could have it, any good club in Omaha or Lincoln, and people wouldn't stick around and do what they do here. But having it down here, you come down, you stay the night, everybody hangs out and chills out in the evening. So it's cool. And for it to be the flagship event of our section, it's pretty awesome.